Okay, right, it's time for us to start a little mini series on flight sim reviews. So, what are we starting with? Hopefully, we should be starting with a good one. Is it Phoenix? Okay, maybe PMDG? Okay, so if it's not those two, Latin VFR? No? Okay. FS Labs? Captain Sim? Who the hell are we starting off with then? Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Ah, crap.
Like a cage bird's call, virtual skies, and we're breaking it all. Dreaming high with a false horizon. Departure lounge keeps the spirit rising. Engines roaring through a screen glow haze. Throttle forward, we're lost in the maze. Sim skies blur, yet the passion sent. Lugging in for the Quizness jet. Take off, flight paths to nowhere. Streaming dreams up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong. The wild belong. Pushing pixels through an endless storm. Clouds crash hard, but we stay warm. From the runway cracks to the cockpit's grin. A sim of steel, but our hearts plug in. Cruising on autopilot, heart astray. Steering questions in a quiz ballet. Flight plan scribbled, the answers collide. In the lounge we let the chaos decide. Metal birds in the stream rolls fierce. Every quiz a lounge keeps the fierce. Lift off, minds racing, don't forget. It's high stakes in Quizness jet. Up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong.
I hope you're ready for this because I'm not. Listen. We're in for quite the ride this evening, let me tell you. By the way, before we get into anything, I know we are reviewing MScenery, okay? I just want to show you. I want to show you what I saw today. Right. I want to show you what I saw today, okay? So MScenery, if you're not sure of them, here they are here, okay? They are known for bringing out the likes of the B-52, the RC-135, and something here. They're also famous for KC-135, MiG-35, etc., etc., right? Military planes. And then... oh, it gets worse. They've released more shit, right? Oh dear. Yeah. So don't be fooled by the 4 stars out of 5. That's purely trolling. Can we also point out that they've also done the 747-400 ER? Look at the fucking state of it. Look. 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 Should just change the title to just reviewing reviewing MScenery just as a whole this evening. Look at it. Look at the fucking livery. Look at the livery. If that's not half-assed, I don't know what is. Look. What 747-400 as well, by the way, has the fucking things here at the end. Can we stop it? But no. No, it gets worse. Look. Look. What's this? Look. Look at it. Or we'll try and hide the fact it's a 747-8 by changing the fucking colours. Look. I mean, it's not even like the same colours. Do you know what I mean? Dom, no. Dom, I'll happily refuse. I'll refund you. It's bad enough I'm doing this. Oh, that is just, that's minging. That's minging to look at. This is where it gets even better, okay? It gets better. By the way, we're here to review their Ilyushin IL-96, courtesy of Dom, who suggested it. But I thought, as I logged on today to buy it, I bought it, so you don't have to. Buying it and reviewing it, I saw all this. And I was like, I've got to show this off, okay? So we'll get into the chat in a second. Can we just look? Can we just accept the fact that for a 767-400, right, this company went, oh, I know what, let's put British Airways on it. Look at it. These guys make Captain Sim look good. And look, 747 cockpit. Mate. Professional, I know. We'll get to the description in a minute. Yeah, Jim, that was kind of what my point was. My point was like, it's the right colour scheme for the plane, just the fact that they stuck a shuttle on top of it. But the thing is, you can get, I think it is from, I think it's Captain Sim or something did it. But they released it with the chrome livery that it actually had. Oh, mate. It is just... It's so bad. But it gets... And if you thought it gets worse... and you thought that was bad... wait till you see these two. We'll start with the first one here. No, I'll tell you what, no. We'll start with this one here. Because this is... The 321 Neo is the creme de la creme. Okay? Take note. A330-800. Okay? Take note. And then I'd like you to tell me what's wrong. Okay, whatever. 320 cockpit, sure. We'll get to a point where, hopefully... Yeah. Want to tell me what's wrong with that? apart from, you know, everything. It does get worse, I promise you. I promise you it gets worse. I'll say hello to those in the chat in a second and we'll go on to the thing. Tonight, we are flying the Ilyushin IL-96 into extreme random airports. And then, I'm deleting the fucker off my system. Mate, I gave up doing a review video. I was halfway through a review video of it and I gave up because it was that bad. No. It's nothing to do with the actual plane. It's, well, there is a lot of things. It's nothing to do with the wingtip. Remember, A330-800. Exactly. TAP have the 900, not the 800. And it even says, look, they've given the description for the 800. Even mentioning the 900 there. But they weren't bothered with that because they put I don't know what the length of the aircraft is. This is not professional and you're about to see even worse. Okay, so there's that one. This is the creme de la creme, the cherry on top of the really piss poorly made cake. The 321 Neo. I'll give you a second. Tell me what's wrong with it. And if you don't know from that picture will fucking tell you. Look at it. Oh no, that it's not a 321. It's a 320 Neo, but yeah, the worst is still yet to come. Because look, and Gemma's spotted it already. Are you ready? There you go. There's another picture. So that tells you that's a 320, not a Neo. No, not a Neo because those engines aren't big enough. Okay. Wait for it, because it gets worse. Wait for it. There's another picture, by the way, of the supposed Neo engines. Right? It's not even it. Ready? Here it comes. Look. Look at the winglets. Professional. Just take that in for a second. It's a 321 Neo Professional. Jean Cartier says, what next? Will they fed up 340? I'm glad you asked. We'll get to the Ilyushin in a second, but I'm very glad you asked. They've put it under jets, I'm sure they have. If not, then we'll search for it. Ready? Tom, sorry, I'll get to the chat in a second. I will not miss that out. Yeah, 600 comes with one livery of an airline that doesn't run it anymore. Okay, I mean it. If anything, okay. Yeah, actually no, I'll take it back. I was just about to say it looks alright. It doesn't. Right, so they've done the 340-600, but wait, hold your horses, okay? Hold your horses. Wait till you see the 300. Tell me what's wrong with it. Yeah. Those are Rolls-Royce Trent engines. I don't ever recall a 300 having those engines. And look what's even fucking worse, right? Let me just point this out to you. So you've got the picture there, but look. The A340-300 is powered by 4 wing-mounted CFM International CFM 56-5C high bypass turbo fans. You've put this in the description and you still get it wrong. Oh dear. That's MScenery for you. And this is the pain and torture that I had to put myself through tonight. Essentially what they've done is they've turned it into an A340 500. Never mind. Here is the monstrosity that we are flying tonight. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Here we go. Oh, don't even look at that. It's even worse when you actually get into it. Ah, it's just horrendous. We are going to be flying on multiplayer tonight. I'm going to turn multiplayer on in a second. We're going to fly on multiplayer this evening. We're not going to load any traffic in because we are literally just going to be loading into airports here, there, and everywhere. So yes, the IL-96. The plane in real life is an absolute beaut. What they've done here is they've horrifically created this, right? So supposedly highly detailed. So I just want you to either take a screenshot now so you can see all this, or do what you have to, okay? Highly detailed model, fully animated, frame rate friendly in single and multiplayer. Highly detailed textures, 4K and 8K high definition PBR. What fucking textures? There aren't any, okay? Because it's plain white, and that's the only livery it comes with. And it gives you some details about what the aircraft is, etc., etc. Welcome everybody to the review of the god-awful MScenery Ilyushin IL-96. Hope everyone is well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Had to get that intro out there as well. Also, did you like the skit at the beginning? That was actually from the review video that I gave up halfway through doing because this plane is utterly shit. So I hope everyone's well. You going for a refund afterwards? It's still on sale for like a £5. It's like I can waste a £5. It's not a problem. And it's Dom's £5 anyway. So, you know. You know. Right, I'm going to turn multiplayer on because I'm going to see if anyone else is going to potentially be flying this. I don't think anyone will. Traffic. Adjust whether to display multiplayer aircraft when they are close. On. Okay, fine. I think we've got everything sorted. I think. Okay, first of all, where should we go into? We've got to load into somewhere. I'm thinking immediately to load into St. Martin. Oh, no, you're about to see. Ready? Here it is. Here's the liveries. Absolutely mental. Dom says, I want a long haul flight for this if you don't do my Air Greenland video. I'd much rather do the Air Greenland video, and I reckon I could probably do that next week. Because believe it or not, I'll actually have time to do it. So I will do it next week if you want to see it next week. I'll happily download the 330 Neo. Anyway, let's load into the first one that was mentioned. That was Kerry. I think we just loaded it on the wrong way, if I'm honest. This plane's got so many problems with it. Right, here we go. You're about to see the monstrosity before your very eyes. Carry to Inverness. I'm not doing a flight with it. Most of the shit don't work. We're just getting to the bread and butter of it, in a way. Right, I'll say hello to you, everyone that's in the chat as well. So Dom, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Finn, hope you're doing well. Gemma, Moshi. Sarah, evening to you. John Cartier, hello to you. Says at least they could have put a Cubana or Russian Air Force livery. That would have been too much effort. Rob Brown, hello to you. Says it's like your Rent-A-Bird, Tom. It looks good. That's 10 pints and 2 paper bags. One for her and one for you in case hers rips. Cheers. Thanks, that. Hope you're doing well. And then Carl's in the chat as well. Hello to you. Jim's in the chat. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. And anybody else lurking. So yeah, did a little skit at the beginning. If you want to rewind back, have a little nosy. Here you go. David, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. What does it sound like? Awful. And what I'll do is I'll turn the music off for this as well, so you can actually hear it. Right, here we go. And I have one question and one question to ask. What in the Flight Simulator 98 is this? Look. Oh. So, okay, so initial impressions. There are systems here from the 747. Lazy job, okay. Why we can't do flights with this, and I shall show you. These are the engine buttons here. Do not expect them to work, because they won't. See? They don't work. What also doesn't work are the 2 engines on the right wing. Watch as I power up. In fact, let me get a little closer here. Carl says Roblox 2.0. I think that's an insult to Roblox, if I'm honest. So, yeah. So my catchphrase tonight is quite literally, I bought this so you don't have to. Watch. Okay, so watch as these 2 power up. Right, I'm about to pull the throttle up. These stay the same. Ready? See? But if we look, all 4 engines have moved. But we've got nothing for the outside too. Power up again. Nothing. So how are you supposed to fly it? And I've now pulled the throttle back down again. There we go. So we've got nothing up the right 2 engines. You know, how do you do a flight with this? Question is, or the thing is, you don't. There is very little things that work. These do not work here. Buttons here, absolutely no chance. No chance. I mean, that's possible. They sort of work. Yeah, throttles, right? So they work. Phil, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, these don't expect them to work, because they don't. Nope, nothing. Those are the engine starters. Nothing. Okay. The other things we got are the what's this up here like? Nothing. Okay, can't even switch that around. That's the mouse, the middle of the thing that you have to use. That just does the zooming. Absolutely nothing. So my question is then, why release it? Are you going to do a flight or just show? It's literally just showing it off, because you can't do a flight in this. You can't program one. There are certain things that work, certain things that don't. Rest of it don't. There's nothing here on the front that works. The barometric pressure you can't even change. It's all systems from the 747. right? So you press B on the keyboard, it works. They are 747 avionics, yes. If you go up to the top here, what's in the ever-loving Flight Simulator X, right? Nothing. Nothing's working, okay? External master, nothing. 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 Nothing works. Control and E. If you shut the engines down and you press Control and E, one starts up. The rest don't. It's so shit. It really is. But it was requested to review it, and that is what we are doing tonight. So get your thoughts in the chat. Anything else you wanted me to review? I would suggest that you don't suggest all the MScenery planes, because they're going to be the exact same. They're all just going to be absolute dog shit. Yeah, nothing. I'm clicking away. I don't know if my microphone's picking it up or not, but I'm clicking away. And there is absolute batteries. Look, can't even switch the plane on. Look. Like, there's nothing. I can't do anything. Lighting. Can't do anything. So, it's a scam is what this is. So that button works. That's about the only thing that works on the at the top here, and that as well. That's it. Gets worse. Go outside. Okay. Look how far back we are. Look how far back we are. And look at the camera setting when we zoom in. Are you ready? Look. It's not even central. It's not even central. It's fucking terrible. Okay, let's also just very quickly, we go to the outside view, right? And if we zoom, okay, so we can get a good look at the scenery. It's not the scenery, sorry, the actual plane itself. I don't know about you, but they don't look like 8K textures to me. The fact it's got a cabin is something, right? But even then, it's horrendous, isn't it? It's horrible, isn't it? It's absolutely horrific. Again, there's no shine on the wing from, like, if you go across here, there's nothing. Like, look at the sun. That sun should be like a lot brighter. So the sun's there. That should be almost like glistening off that, but it's not. Right? Horrendous. The engines. Look at the state of the engines. You want to tell me that's 8K right there? Look at it. Look at it. Look. 8K, yo. The fucking state of it. It's like something when you we do something on paint, and then you zoom in as much as you can. It's just, look at the lines. Look. They're not even smooth. Do you know what I mean? Next, you're going to say it's got square wheels. Should we have a look at the wheels? And then we'll actually take this thing off. Look. It's not quite square, but it would be like what whatever number 12 is, right? 50 piece, but yeah, we'll go 50 piece. Look at it. Look, it's just and they're also sunk into the ground, look. It's just like, I know they've done the IL-96 400, but quite literally all they've done is they've just put a registration on it, and that's it. And they're calling that a texture. Could you imagine, like, you could literally just do a very, very basic, like, Aeroflot livery, or, you know, shorten it to what it's supposed to be, and Cubana it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so the camera angle is horrendous. I don't know if multiplayer is working. I'm just going to have a quick nosy at the multiplayer. So I don't think it is, because we're online. I can't remember how you get multiplayer working. Doesn't matter. We're not here to go into that. So, I mean, okay. The only way that I can actually get this to work properly is to actually go into slew mode. Because, as I mentioned, when you... I can't get over the state of this. As I mentioned, when you tow, like, literally, the plane's going to veer off to the right. Jean Cartier says, I hope whoever donated to this is satisfied. That'll be Dom. That'll be Dom. Dom is very, very satisfied. If I press Control and E on the keyboard, which I have done, we're still getting absolutely nothing out of the right engines. But the only way we do is by slewing. So you'll see in a second. Right, we're about to take off. Okay, so I'm not even sure look at the state of this. How are you supposed to do anything with this? I can't even tell where the flaps are set. Do you know what I mean? There's no flap switch, and if there is, it doesn't work. Sarah says, I make Dom very satisfied. Well, I mean, rumours are rumours. Okay, let's try and take off from Kerry, shall we? Look at the state of it. Right, we're not going to be able to do it, but you'll see in a second. So we will end up having to slew. Okay, here we go. 50%. There's only literally. I mean, we're gonna have to. Here we go. I'm literally having to go. There you go. Look, you can see the aircraft's now starting to pull. See that? Because we've got nothing. See? We've got nothing out those two right engines. Look how awful. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just have to do this. This might work, possibly. That hasn't worked at all. See, look, I can't do. I got no control over it, so we are going to just have to slew. It's the best that we can do, and that's just going to drop right to the. Oh, this plane is so fucking shit. There we go. It's the only way you can do it. But now, if we look, right? If we look, now we've got power. Okay? So there you go. But the camera angle is so bad. And 747 sounds, absolutely. If you know the flight simulator, you'll know that these are the default 747 sounds. It's bad. And look at the camera angle here, look. What are you supposed to do with that? Okay, let's see how maneuverable this is. Yep, I can barrel roll an Ilyushin IL-96. Oh my god. Oh shit me. I can barrel roll an Ilyushin IL-96. I'm not entirely sure that's even supposed to happen. Yep, displays aren't matching either, so they're like arse backwards. Let's watch it from the outside. Or try to. Here we go. It's so bad. So there you go. You can barrel roll this aeroplane nice and easy. Who wouldn't want to spend a $5 on this plane, right? We're going to treat this like a fighter jet. Mach loop, here we come. I'll tell you what, we may very well do that. We may very well go to the Mach loop. It's just so bad. How do you feel the physics? They're terrible. This is totally 747. Can you stall it or is it impossible? Let's try it. So we can stall it because the speed is dropping, but look, the camera's so bad. Now we are going to drop out of the sky. See? Do you hear the throttle? I haven't pushed the throttle up. I haven't pushed that throttle up at all. Okay, so we're going to try and come in for a landing. If I can remember where the airport is. It's awful because, again, like I said, oh there it is, there's the airport there. At the same time, you can hear the throttles are like full throttle. Right? They're full throttle, but I've got them set to idle. So I don't particularly know how we're supposed to do a landing here. See that? Look. Idle, but it sounds like it's a full throttle still. So there's the airport down there. We are hurtling along because for some reason it's at full throttle. No flaps either. Nope. I didn't pull those flaps up. I'll push the flap button as much as I can. And as you can see, the aircraft is starting. It's not even. I can't push the airplane down. And yeah, as stated, yeah, the aircraft is literally just pushing up now. I'm pushing it all the way down, and the aircraft is climbing. Happy days. That's not what we wanted. And very, very slowly. There, and I mean very, very slowly. Those flaps are starting to come down. I can just about see them. I have done. I've set them to max. I can't press that button anymore. And the airplane is literally, it's in a mind of its own. And look at this. Look, now it's different. Okay, it's totally different. The right engines I've now stuck. They're now stuck to full throttle. Okay. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? Look at how bad the flaps are. And look at the back of the back of the engines as well. We haven't even pointed that out yet. Awful. Will the gear even come down? No is the answer to that question. The gear ain't coming down because we are too quick. So you can't do anything in this. Because the engines are stuck. I can't get the gear down either. I'm pressing that gear button, it ain't doing it. This is fucking terrible. And I've flown some shit planes in my time. This is probably up there as like the worst. So the only way we can do this is try and belly land it. Yeah, landing gear my ass. It ain't coming down. Yeah, I'm coming a bit fast. I've got no choice. We're gonna ditch this at Kerry. Take out the sock. Da 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 da. It's got no reverses either, by the way. Awful. You want to try somewhere else? Because I'm telling you now, it's not going to happen. The plane is so bad. It is so bad. And I sort of warned that this was going to happen. Barra, nah, mate. It's not. To be fair, it's not the worst landing at all. David says, "Take out the sock. Are you on OnlyFans again?" No. Robin says, "Can you review X-Plane 12 one day?" I probably will after the screenshots I've seen. I probably will one day. Is London Heathrow again next week? Yes. So someone is paying a very close attention to the schedule. And to be honest, all I know is that the sim will probably crash. So if it does, we'll just chat because it's just awful. It's so bad. And you've just had a little bit of experience with it. So when you're on the ground, try to get this right. Engines on the left are the only ones that work. When you slew it, the engines on the right are the only ones that stick. It's absolutely mental. Robin Shaw, no problem at all. So I'm only going to do this until the sim crashes. Can I buy another plane? Only because you're absolutely loving this, right? I'm assuming that's why. I'm just wondering why multiplayer ain't showing. It depends which one you're on about. Like, I would not buy this with my own money. I wouldn't. But if you have an option, or you want me to review something live on a stream, then sure. Is there something I'm missing with multiplayer? Because multiplayer's on. Maybe I need to go to a busy airport or something. Review the Bravo Aerospace 787. Like I said, if you want to donate to it, then absolutely fine. No trouble. I can't justify paying for these types of planes, and the fact that there are people London City. What with this? How much is it? Let's have a look in the marketplace. Essentially, you're looking about 19 quid, so £20. I'm just wondering why am I doing something here that I forget the multiplayer setup. How much in euros? Oh gosh. Let me do a quick thing here. It's 23 euros. Yeah, 23 euros basically. Someone help me here. What? Why is my multiplayer not working? Yeah, I can't remember this. Let me have a look. Hang on. Oh God. How to? I've not done it for you. How to work multiplayer in FS 2020. Just gonna have a look here because I want to. I'm going to try and get into multiplayer as well. Want to select one of the two options. No, I don't remember the settings off the top of my head. Could I join you? What, on the multiplayer thing? Let's load to Heathrow, right? Let's load in at Heathrow to see if anything happens. Because clearly there is something that's not on. Yes, Robin, absolutely. Yeah, come join us. Come and join. Data. Online functionality is on. That's on. So it should be on, right? I don't think there's anything else needs to... Well, let's load into Heathrow and just go from there. This is just... Can I invite to a party? Should be able to. If it shows you got to show us online first, I think. I know I'm online, so that's fine. I'll load into Heathrow. Let's try it. As long as you're, I think you've got to be on. As long as you're on the same server, it should be fine. I'm on West Europe. West Europe for servers. As long as you're on the same server, you should be able to find the people. Let's load to Heathrow. Let's see what this is going to do. So yeah, I'm not expecting this stream to be sort of like, you know, an instant classic as they call it, but we're reviewing it at least. So you can support the channel in any way, shape, or form if you wish. You can drop some memberships into the chat for those who don't have one, or are lurking in the background, or their membership has run out. You can super chat, super sticker, and you can also drop a like or donate via the Ko-fi link at the top of the page. We're on YouTube only tonight. Same with tomorrow night. And then Tuesday we are back on Twitch. And then Friday, the first of the Twitch only streams. Schedule running along the bottom of the screen for you. Also, some other news as well, which happened over the weekend as I've been testing it. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 seems to be working for me at the moment. So, I'm going to be running a few tests. And the switch will be happening as well. So, we're switching lots and lots of things at the moment. Not only in the process of switching to Twitch, but also switching the flight simulator over as well. Could you show your setup? I don't have a great setup. It's literally just a joystick. That's all I use. And then I've got a controller to guide the cameras. And that's literally it. I don't have anything else. Simple one, like a Thrustmaster. I've had it for ages. No, 2020. Carl, 2020. Once I feel that the sim is comfortable enough to use on stream, then we will do it. But it's knowing which planes are suitable for it first and everything else. You've got a couple on there, so I'm going to run a offline test flight on it on Wednesday. And then see how comfortable I can get with it. So yes, so 2024 is in the works, literally nearly a year later after purchasing it. Seems to run quite nicely as well, so we're getting there slowly. Robin says to wait for Sim Update 3, seems very stable and no crashes there. Well, I'm on the beta for Sim Update 3, and that's probably why it's running quite well. It's because I'm on the beta version of it. At the moment, I think I've transferred the A340 over there, the A220 from Virtual Coal. There are some other planes over there as well. I've got to install the 350 over there as well, which will have the cabin. The A300 got to install that over there. PMDD 777's got to install them over there as well. So there's a lot of things still to go. And of course the Phoenix aircraft as well need to go over there too. Gemma, it is a TBA. It's a TBA. I'm deciding whether to actually do a stream on Sunday or whether just to kind of use the day to get everything prepped and ready. Which is the longest flight that you've done? The longest one I've done has actually been on stream. I think we did Honolulu to Boston, which was about 10 hours. 10.5 hours. That was on stream. That was a long time ago. Okie Coke. Okay, we're on multiplayer. I can see some names. God, not this thing. Fat Sim say intentions. No, I'm not using any of that tonight. We're just gonna muck about. Is there actually anybody here on the server? There's nobody here at Heathrow. Oh, no, that wasn't. That was on. Oh gosh, that was just basic, I think, if I remember correctly. Right, does it work? No. So we're going to face the problem again. Let me try and see what server we're on here. West Europe. North Europe. Right, we're going on to the North Europe server. We might see some more people on the slew. But that will be the case, I think. I'm going to try and take off with it as it is. And you'll see exactly what I mean. Okay, right, here we go. I'm online. I'm definitely online, I promise you that. I'll show you. Online. Right, let's let's try and do it. I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it. Just trying to get it to a point where we can get it to the left a little and go for it. We might be all right. Got to try and manage this. Not gonna happen, is it? I'll tell you what it might do if we. This is like a real controlled takeoff. That's about as straight as we can gonna get. So that is probably what, half? That's half power. Are we going to be able to take off here? Okay, we're just going to try and take off. I don't think it's going to work. Just in the air, please. Please! Oh my god. No! Oh god, we get something. Slew mode it is. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh my god, we got really. Okay, I think we're good. We're just about. I can actually see someone on the runway there. I think that's Robin. It is. Robin's an A400. There's not C-17. Nice. He's an A350 apparently. Not according to this, you're not. So the problem we've got now, as you can hear, we are still full throttle. Right? So this is where the plane is so bad. Did you clip the roof of the Black Ford Transit? I did not, no. So yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this is poor. This is really, really bad. And I feel really bad for those that have actually bought it. Like, I know some people have bought it for, like, review purposes. But, like, if you've bought this to try and actually fly this, I feel really, really bad. So, the 350, but for some reason it's not matching as a 350. It's matched as a C-17. There we go. Don't know why it's not showing the 350, if I'm honest, but there you go. And of course, prove that you can indeed, for one last time, barrel roll this godforsaken aeroplane. Quite comfortably. Fly it down the Thames. The thing is, I can't slow down enough for Robin to catch up. But yeah, this plane is all full. Oh, please crash. Please crash. As in, like, the sim. Please do it. No. Damn it. So I'm thinking what we next do is we take this down the Mach loop, or try to. I don't know the route for it, but I am on idle, but the aircraft is still powering. And there's nothing I can do about it. And this is what you get for, I mean, literally a £5. It's on sale, but this is what you get for a £5. I would not waste £5 on this. I did, so you don't have to. But if I was to literally think, oh, there's a plane on the system, I would not waste a £5 on it. So yeah, so this is this is so bad. I did not want to do this. I can't even I can't even slow the plane down at all. Like, I can't do it. And I can't push the nose down further. So, how are you supposed to try and fly this? Do you know what I mean? I spot a bridge. Yeah, okay, yeah, get the landing gear down while we're hurtling. So about 900 miles an hour through fucking London. So much so that the internet can't seem to catch up. Like, quite literally, the internet is having a struggle trying to catch up because the plane is just, it's got a mind of its own. Right, new task, London Bridge. There, we're going to fly through it. That's the mission. Today's mission is quite simple. I can't Thing is, I can't push that nose down any further. And there's no way for me to slow this aeroplane down. And the little jitters that you're seeing are like the internet trying to catch up on itself. Right, I see the goalposts. Trying to give myself plenty of space. This plane is shocking. I think personally there should be some sort of moderation to like releasing planes, so you're not trying to scam people out of money. Alright, here we go. Today's mission is quite simple. Fly through London Bridge if possible, because this plane is so difficult to control. There it is. No, not going to get it. Not going to get it. No. This plane is so hard to like. I'll tell you what, fuck it. Fuck it, we're doing it a different way. I will complete today's mission one way or another. If we just go straight, it is quite simple. Look at the state of it. Down. 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 Yes. Do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, we went straight. That did not work. However, we have managed to slow the plane down. And it's only when you're actually like physically on the ground do you actually... Are you actually able to stop both engines? But then... Look, see that? See? Look how weird that is. Both, like, all the engines are working now, look. Sort of. Or we completely knackered this plane now. I think we completely knackered it. Let's just see what happens. Oh, apparently we're moving. But again, the right engines are staying on full. Fucking horrendous. Can I try and do Kai Tak with this? I don't think it's possible. And I'll be brutally honest with you, I don't think it's possible. Oh shit. No. No. Well, we kind of did it. So there you go. I mean, the plane is fucking horrible. Like, it's horrendous. Like, I feel horrible actually flying this. Do you know what I mean? No, still not got it. Still not got it. Today's mission is quite simple. It is a massive steaming pile of shit. Robin with the donation there, thank you so much. I mean, it's not my intention. I mean, I'm kind of following there's a story recently that came out again about the pilot of the Hawker Hunter that went through the London Bridge. This is looking pretty deep. Oh fuck, no, it's not. No, he was so close. Fuck, we were close. Anyway, so yes, the plane's a massive bag of shit. But no, I think we can actually do this. I think we can do this. I don't need to put it on private. What's the point in reviewing something if I can't put it on, you know, and then put it on private? It's weird. Camera. Catch up, please. Thank you. Sully from Timu. I think we got it this time. We got it. We got it. Yes. Yes. Finally did it. There we go. Steaming pile of shit, this plane. But we did it. A steaming bag of shit. We'll leave London alone now. Robin, thank you for your donation as well. It's awful. There's not really a lot more I can do with this. Robin says, have you seen the report for the Air India 171? Yes, saw it. There was a reason why I wasn't looking forward to this. And yeah, quite literally the only way to stop this now is to land it on water or something. Yes, Jean's on about the tragedy today. Yeah, there was a plane that came down after departure from Southend. It's awful. I mean, again, there's not a lot I can do with this aeroplane, but yeah, the Southend crash is quite bad, or sad more so than anything. There's Twickenham Rugby Ground just below us. The internet's having a hard time trying to catch up with everything. And I can't wait to not fly this plane ever again. If I'm going to be brutally honest. We're going to go into that reservoir. So yeah, so this is MScenery for you. These are the people that if you know flight simulation and stuff like that, lots of forums and groups and everything else, they will tell you to avoid them like the plague. And if this video or this live stream doesn't tell you the exact same thing, oh god. Woohoo! Please. Okay, we've stopped. We've stopped. But it's weird because the landing gear came down, right? Mental, innit? Absolutely mental. Could you do a professional flight with that? Absolutely not. Because, as you can see, you can't slow the plane down for a proper landing. The right two engines are on 100%. There's nothing here to program a flight in. Obviously, this is probably one of those things where you do it on the home page, right? It's crap. Like, it is honestly, like, it's shit. It is a waste of £5. Could I get a refund out of it? Possibly. I'll have to look into it. But, you know, it was requested to review it. So, you know, here it is. I don't think there's a great deal there's not much else I can do with this. Right, there's not a great deal I can do with this. This is just kind of like a show, you know, show that try and avoid MScenery like the plague. But if for some magical reason that you're enjoying the stream so far, feel free to hit the like button. It's an engagement, right? It's cool. And if anyone missed the intro, do you want me to play the intro again? Like, do you want me to show you what the intro was again? If anyone's missed it, I did a little skit at the beginning. Rob says, for content's sake, I would go get a refund and see where it goes. If nothing, shits and giggles. The fact that it's a $5 as well, I mean, it's not, I don't think it's like totally the end of the world. But like, I more feel for the fact that if someone has bought this because they may not be as like clued up, and I mean that in the nicest way possible, like clued up on flight simulation, and they go, oh, maybe it's a plane to fly, you know, with their A321neo that's a 320neo, or the 747s that aren't what they're supposed to be, and someone's paying, I mean, upwards of at least what they've released over the last week or so, which is like £80 worth of planes. Dreadful. Could you buy that plane for over 50 Great British pounds? No, like literally £5 is what it is, £5 because it's on sale. But the fact is that they don't come with a livery. It doesn't come with, it don't come with anything. It doesn't work. But then even then, I know to avoid MScenery like the plague. And I'm hoping that this video has, this live stream has also done that too. So, if you've missed the intro, here it is again. Give me 2 seconds. I'm about to play it. This is what I played at the beginning of the stream, and it shows you my enthusiasm to do this stream. Here it comes. Okay, right. It's time for us to start a little mini series on flight sim reviews. So, what are we starting with? Hopefully, we should be starting with a good one. Is it Phoenix? Okay, maybe PMDG. Okay, so if it's not those two, Latin VFR. No. Okay. FS Labs. Captain Sim. Who the hell are we starting off with then? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, crap. So there you go, that's my enthusiasm for the stream. Knowing how bad this aeroplane was, or is, I should say, because there's nothing else that's going to be able to sort this out. Jem says, you think there'd be some sort of moderation before they could put stuff like that in the marketplace? It's essentially, it's criminal to launch something like this knowing that it's absolutely broken. You imagine the full price that you pay, which would be something along the lines of like the 11 quid that it is for the rest of it. I know like 10 quid to most people probably isn't a lot for a plane, but the fact that it's 10 quid should first of all ring alarm bells anyway. Like, it should give you the red flag that it's £10. Like, if you think to PMDG, to Phoenix, to the ones I mentioned, you know, FS Labs, etc., they're all quite highly priced because they are detailed and they work. So, you know, just I don't know. This is why I gave up halfway through making a review video for it, because I was like, it's just awful. And knowing that you can't take it off, and the only way you can get it in the air is by, you know, slew mode. It's just, we have a phrase in the UK where we say it's not worth the wank. It's not. It's really not. It's so bad. So, I mean, what else can I do with it? Can we fly up the Humber? If we want to, like, slew.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position. Services are not available.
Never heard that saying before. What? Not worth a wank? Unless it's a southerner thing. It might be a southern thing. But yeah. It's not worth a wank. It's one of those like really weird sayings. But it's not. It's just not. Robin says delete it and destroy your PC due to that trash plane. I'll just delete the plane. Like I said when Dom requested it, that I would fly it for one stream and then delete it because it's bad. It's one of those things where I suppose like if you experience it yourself, you'll just get an idea of how. You can watch other review videos. But, yeah. Rob says might be out of left field here, but guessing this might be a Room 101 contender for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it'd be probably the only contender, as well as just everything else that they do. Let's just quickly, before we do go back onto the thing here, and I guarantee you within the next few weeks there are going to be a few more releases from them. Let's just have a look here, okay? Don't know what I pressed there. Look at the amount of planes here. Right, all of this is MScenery, right? We'll go from the bottom all the way up to the top here. MScenery there. Lighting, I think we're good. Apart from okay, so yeah, here you go. So apart from the two planes that we just saw, look at all this like money that they're making out. Look at the ratings. The ratings should be enough to tell you to avoid them like the plague. .5, 2.4, 2.4, 2.3 for an F-16 there. You know, they're not great. 1.9, 1.8, 2.3, 2.0, 1.9, 2.1, 2.9, 2.6. I mean, look at the amount of money they are. I mean, 14, 15 quid for these planes. They're literally robbing people blind. And nothing's been done about it. So I will be critical because I do feel for the people that have sat there and if they're into their military and gone, oh, a MiG-15 sounds pretty cool for 15 quid. That's actually not too bad. 2.1 out of 5. I feel bad for people that just want to fly planes and they go for this sort of thing to kind of, you know. Would love to read some of these scores and reviews. You used to be able to. Let's look for the MiG-15 here. You used to be able to. But I mean, all you've got to do is go on to like if you go onto Google and if you type in MScenery, you'll find like a load of Reddit posts and stuff like that as to just how bad they are. So bad, honestly. None of them would be glowing at all. There's a video, loads of people have made a video on this particular plane that basically said to avoid this like the plague as well. I just don't know how they get away with it. It's low effort, low budget, and there needs to be something put in place to stop shit like this from happening. How can you give out a 747-400 that looks nothing like it? How can you give out a 321 Neo? And this is trolls. Easily trolls here. Same with here and here. These are all troll ratings here. How can you give out planes like this that don't look exactly like they're supposed to? Gemma, I think they just score it. I think. Let's see. Can we? How do we review it? Can we review it? Look, and these poor fuckers are getting it on the Xbox as well. So you imagine the people on Xbox that don't have a lot of planes to fly, and they go, "Oh fuck! Now I get to fly 321 Neo." Ah shit! It's just, it's not great. I mean, let's see if we can actually. Can we leave a review for the one that we have?
Like a bad girl.
Rate it 1 star, but you can't write anything. You have to really rate it. But it gets a 1 star from me because it's just poor, and that's being super generous. There is an email address. I'm half tempted. I'm not gonna lie. Email them. I'm half tempted. I won't lie to you. But yeah, it's I think these five-star ones are trolls. These are literally probably where it needs to be. Send them a link to this stream. I don't need to. They probably look at it anyway. They probably don't give a shit. And that's probably the story of the developer. They just do not seem to give a shit. And I'm quite glad, actually. I mean, look at these planes here that are on. They can't give them away. Look, like £3 for planes. It's just so bad. How much for a collab with Swiss 001? I'd love to, but again, if someone could just like put them in, someone could put them in touch with me, then they'd be great. I'd love to. I value his opinions on the flight sim stuff, and I watched his video on this very plane. Is he live now then? Jean Cartier says at the end of the day they get money from the suckers. They do, and that's the sad thing about it. We're going to go in to Humberside here, and we're departing from runway 02 for anyone that wants to join. And I think this will probably be the last thing we do with this plane because I want to get rid of it. So back tomorrow with airline manager, and then we've got it's basically Airbus week for us. Robin, we'll literally do this for another maybe 10-15 minutes, if so, as long as I can take this plane for, and then that'll be it. And then it disappears, it goes, we delete it. Let's see if we can get some support in for the channel this evening. Before we disappear. Robin's off. Robin, you said you're about DM me something, didn't you? Did you do it on Discord before you disappear? Oh, you did. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a sec. I'm assuming obviously the skies in multiplayer are quiet because of the fact that people have jumped over to 2024, so that's fine. We'll be doing that ourselves at some stage. Yeah, I'll have a look at the Discord in a sec. Thanks for popping in. Catch you soon. Lewis, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Take it easy, Robin. Take off full power, all engines, don't blame the plane. Carl coming in with the super chat, thank you, Carl. Carl kicking things off. Gemma says she's right behind me, are you? I don't see you. It's I've got it on it's kind of, you know, open to all players, so as long as you're on the same server, you should be able to join. We're at Humberside for this one. I don't see Gemma though. Are you on the right server? Player is on for me, isn't it? Just confirm that yeah, I'm on North Europe. Yeah, definitely North Europe. Also, it's the not that, again, I'm not interested in it, because I think it's just a money laundering scammy type thing. But Chelsea are currently thrashing PSG in the Club World Cup final. Currently 3-0. So. Didn't think I'd be saying that Chelsea would be world champions. So there you go. Right. I do think you need to have like the friends and stuff. I've got it on like the servers for like all people. That's my settings. Lewis is also asking how the IL-96 is. It's shit. It's fucking terrible. It's a waste of £5. You take that back? Absolutely not. What have you not seen in this stream to show that it's a bag of crap? Do you ever see loads of people in the server? What? Let me change servers, hang on. Okay, so someone there. It is. It's the worst plane on the flight sim. back to North Europe. Maybe that's why. Some positives. Really? You want me to find positives with this? I don't see anybody on the server. What's going on? Should be more positive like me, says Dom. Yes, everyone should aspire to be like Dom. And be mega positive about life. Yeah, you gotta. There is no positives here at all. I can't see anybody in this server. At the same time, I got these here that aren't showing. This is obviously one's a party, one's something else, right? This is Humberside Airport. The only positive is getting rid of it. It really is. The one that looks like a bullseye to the left is showing on mine, but not on yours. This one here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've got all the settings on though. North Europe still, Lewis. Still North Europe. I don't know what I'm supposed to press. Use generic aircraft models. On maybe? Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. I just don't see anybody. But yeah, on another server I can actually see someone. Try another server. Well, let's try. Let's try West Europe. So switch over to West Europe if possible. Okay, so I can actually see someone there, see? Lisa's all good. All good. Thanks. Been setting up new mobile phone. Good stuff. Hope you're doing well. Runway 02 at Humberside. Just don't see. Spawning runway 20, so Lewis should be up the other end then. To be fair, this is about the best the plane's been handled tonight, is actually not flying it. But it is. It's absolutely shocking. I'm very much looking forward to getting rid. I'll come out and I'll check my settings. Hang on. Probably the best we've had time we've had with that plane. So if you missed it as well, we did a skit. I've showed it earlier as well. We did a skit at the start of the stream to emphasise the excitement for this stream. And we also broke the slight news that Flight Sim 2024 is now working. So we are going to gradually swap over and then go over to 2024. Right, here we go. So we've got to try and get that sorted, didn't we? So hang on, I had the wrong thing now, but live players. Should have probably had it down to all players. Because I think you guys have got to have the same. You guys are going to have the same thing, right? You guys got the same settings as me. That's why you couldn't see it. All players off and live weather, right? Is that good? Is that what people are on? Then we'll try and load back in again to get one more flight done of this goddamn thing. Okay, that's Lewis. Lewis is there, so that's fine. I'll load back in there in a second. Gemma's going to check. So we want all players, air traffic off, and then all weather and time. So live players would be... That would be one of them. So that A321, don't you dare. Don't you dare. In fact, to be fair, you could. You could. Because I think that would be probably a bit more manageable than this IL-96. And hey, maybe we could review that on Sunday next week. So we're just waiting for Gemma's checking of the settings before we get on there. Saf, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. If you skip back to the beginning of the stream, you'll see the skit that I told you about. Let's spawn at Stockholm, says Robin. We're going to do the Humber Bridge. So that's why we're at Humberside. And then, yeah, the most exciting thing about this plane is getting rid of it. It's like when you go into Plymouth. The best thing about Plymouth is getting back out of it again. To see everyone, you need to turn on live players. No, I think all players, because live players is literally other players will be visible if they have also set their multiplayer settings to live. And they share the same air traffic settings, whereas this is literally everybody that it doesn't matter. Can't see the multiplayer settings. If you go to, yeah, literally flag conditions, you got it, cool. Right, let's load back in at Humberside. Here we are. I'm going to go in runway 02. Godforsaken aeroplane, let's get this done. What's the ICAO code? Is it E, G, and J? Yes. Echo Golf November Juliet for this one. Provided by Gemma. You see when you do the replay, Can you do it from a seat view? I can. As in, like, what? Are we talking about the replays on the actual streams that we do? Or do you mean as in, like, this? Right, I'm back in. Now I'm seeing a lot more players. Whoa! I will pull forward. No, on the actual streams. So yeah, so I have like default, not default. Sorry, downloaded camera settings. Whoa! So we got C-17. C-17 pull in front. See you as a light plane. Check Discord. You probably will do. Yeah, you will do, because this is in fact, you hang on. No, yeah, but that's fine. You're going to see me as that anyway. There goes the C-17, which I think is Delta Sim. Alright, I don't know how you guys are going to try and keep up with me, because I'm literally going to be stuck at full throttle. There goes Gemma. It's just Lewis we're waiting on. Can't see you. Well, Gemma's just taken off in front of me. Have we got plenty of room here? I think we might do, to possibly take this off. Robin's going to spawn 777. We've got to try and catch up with Gemma. No, there is no plan, I don't think. Now, C-17's turned up again. Model matching at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if I can change something here. There's a Vulcan in the air there as well. Oh, here we go. Nope. What settings are you on? We're literally on North. What are we on? So we're on server of West Europe, and then it's all literally all players, etc., etc. So this is what they're up to. We are basically just doing a little formation flight just to kind of end the stream here, and then I can get rid of this aeroplane because it's absolutely wank. Yeah, let's change it over to West, and then you'll see us. There you go. Lewis is there. He's in a 340. Does it show, though? I think it does. Lewis, see if you can take off. And then circle round to follow up with Gemma. He's in a 340 apparently. Oh, he is. Listen to the noise. Stall, stall, stall. Nice. Okay, and we have ourselves a 350. It showed. Nicely done, sir. Right, here we go. Time for me to try and take this plane off. Don't wait for me. Let's go. I'm going to try and get as much as I can to the left before going full power. Right, here we go, full power. We've got enough room to swing to the right now. Here we go. Oh god. There goes the 350. I can't do anything on this, I'm afraid. 2 engines are knackered. That is the state this aeroplane comes in. We are just looking to try and get this airplane off the air, off the ground. Literally just going around in a circle. Go on then. Go on, you bag o' shite. Oh god. Uphill. Uphill. Trees. Come on. So I'm not doing this for just for record purposes. This is not me. There we are, we're in the trees. We're going camouflage. Because this plane is awful. We've got the room to do it. Here we go. Go on then. Go on then. Go on then. Back around yourself. Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, buddy, we did. Look at the 350. Yeah, buddy. Okay, what we now need to do is if we just what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get those engines to work again. She's actually up after doing a full 360 on the ground, but we're only running on 2 engines. Starting to think we should bring multiplayer back. What do you reckon? Tom says this is the best stream ever. I don't know about that. We're only on 2 engines. Look at it. There, go on then. Get yourself some. Go on 350. Keep up. Go get yourself in formation. So we could do multiplayer for like proper flights. I think it'd be good fun. We're actually overspeeding, believe it or not, on 2 engines. That is insane. Try and keep up as a formation. As formation. Whoa! There goes Lewis. Yeah, for the record, I don't know where we're going either. Also, yeah, so this plane is a shocking shower of shit. We are only running on 2 engines still, but that might just be a bit of a blessing to kind of keep people up. What speed for this formation? Well, I'm currently doing, I can't fucking see because of it. What are we doing? Well, I'm currently supposedly doing 300 knots. I'll slow it down a little bit, bearing in mind I'm on 2 engines. So we do some multiplayer for some actual flights. What do you reckon? I think we used to do that back in the day. I don't know where the Humber Bridge is, by the way. I've got no clue. Over water. It probably is. I've got no idea. I think what we'll do is we'll just try and get into a bit of a formation here. If you're on say intentions as well. Then the multiplayer flights will be pretty decent. Lewis, that's Robin in the chat. We're just having a bit of a muck around here. This plane is shit. Like properly shit. So maybe Sunday we'll do a multiplayer if people are around. But, I mean, but Gemma won't be because Gemma will be otherwise engaged. But yeah, this plane is poor, really fucking poor. Right, there's Lewis. Oh, here we go. Go on, 350. I'm going to go full idle. So yeah, do people fancy it? Do people fancy a multiplayer flight on Sunday? It'd be sort of just after lunchtime for those that are around. I've slowed right down here for the 350 to come and catch. I'm going to go full gung-ho in a sec. What speed am I doing at the moment, just so those are aware? We are currently hitting 270 knots. There you go, 350's quarters. Beautiful. Right, there we go. There's Robin in the 350. Yeah, that's a screenshot. Right, Robin, try and stay in the formation if you can. Right, Gemma's right behind. There she is. Well, my speed is screwed. I think it's about 270. But there's Lewis. Lewis is catching up as well. Lewis, when you get close, pull the speed back. Beautiful. Let's go. Lewis in the 340. Right, Lewis, pull back on the speed. I don't know where Gemma is. I'm still going on 2 engines. All this thanks to the IL-96 says Dom. I don't know if that's a positive though. Kind of had no choice here, but no. Sunday we'll do a hang on. See if I can catch up here. There we go. Caught with Lewis at least. Just don't think this plane can do it. Just don't think it can do it. Lewis, see if you can go to idle if you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Can't get any higher, I don't think. This is mental. Straight, Lewis, straight. crazy. Idle. Stick on idle. I'm going for it. Bit of power, Lewis. Bit of power. Beautiful. Yeah, there we go. Go on, Robin. Just follow the plane. Go on. Well, I've put the thing down a little bit. We'll try and get some screenshots here to kind of close out the evening. Lewis says we need to do more of this. I think trying to do this in fighter jets would be fun. What I really want to do is go back to where we used to do like the multiplayer. And we used to do like flights from A to B on multiplayer. I think that could be quite fun. Right, just follow my plane. I'm going to try and manage the speed here. We are going down a little bit here. Cessna. We could do stuff like that. Yeah, like Cessnas, like flights, sightseeing flights sort of thing. That's why I think if you get like say intentions could be fun. Go on, boys. One on either side. We'll try and get that screenshot, that elusive screenshot. Gemma's closing in. God. At some yeah, Robin, at some stage will do that. Go on, Robin. Get in formation. Try and judge my speed if you can. Lewis is getting close. I'm just going to literally circle. You boys have got it. This is a way to close out the evening. But that's a picture there, look. Just literally going in a circle here just so you guys can catch up. Beautiful, look at that. Go on. Side by side, let's go. You guys have got the speed. Gemma's fast behind as well. Look at that. Try and manage the speed if you can. Beautiful. Yes, yes. The 340 and its Russian cousin. Beautiful. You got it, Lewis. Check these out. Gemma doesn't seem like she's too far away. Let's see if we can link up again. I've not changed my speed. My speed is the exact same. Try and get a couple more shots before we leave. Finn, do feel free to leave. if the stream is too long for you. Can you imagine, boys, doing long haul? Can you imagine actually doing like a Virgin across the pond flight? That'd be awesome. Imagine, that'd be so cool. Imagine a multiplayer across the pond flight. That'd be cool. Right, we'll come back on the speed a little bit here. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to it's hard to manage the speed. Beautiful. Where's Gemma? I'm sure she was close, was she not? It's so hard to do it in this plane though. So I'm trying to like just go around in the circle here and try to lose a bit of speed. It's some sort of formation. I am now overspeeding again. This is proven to be quite tricky. Come on. Oh, where'd Robin go? Yes, Lewis. Yes. Oh, God. Whoa. Okay, stay as you are. Stay as you are. Stay as you are. Keeping it close knit now. Keep it steady, keep it steady. We've lost Lewis. Lewis is there. Alright, boys and girls, you see the airport there? Where Dan 99th is? Let's land there. Do you see the airport where Dan 99th is? I'll go for it. Brake, brake, brake. Let's land. Jim says, and that'll be a fun one for multiplayer. Recreate the 4 Concorde's anniversary flight and try and get a screenshot. Well, funny enough, Robin put to me in the group chat about doing all the Airbus family, like the 318, 319, 320, and 321. But I think we'll bring back multiplayer for sure. I think we need to be in planes that actually, you know, we can actually manage quite well. I've got visual of the runway. Oh god, I can't land at all. So I might just... I might just zoom in here and just wait for people to land. because there's no way I'm going to be stopping here. Okay, well we touched down on our bellies nonetheless. Here comes Robin. The gear would be down, so fear not. Oh, yeah, there you go. Gear is down. Gets it down beautifully. Jim, Jim, I had no choice. This plane's awful. This plane is crap. Right, in next, and then we're going to be done. We have got landing gear. The gear is down. Shush. Oh my good gold. Go on, Lewis. Close the stream out. Bosh. Bouncy on the nose gear. The gear is down, I promise you. So we just don't see it. There's Robin once again. Lewis is just about stopped. And Gemma also down too. Robin's going for another landing as well. Tell you what I'm going to do. Guys, stay at the end of the runway. Stay at the end of the runway. Let's pose for a photo. Here he comes again. Here's Robin. So multiplayers will return. We'll return with a multiplayer stream on Sunday. We'll do a flight from A to B. Haven't decided yet, but we'll do a flight from A to B Sunday. Bit of butter. That's what we like. If you come back to the end of the runway, we'll get a lasting picture here. Gemma, if you come sort of on the grass here, to the sort of direction here. Other side, Gemma. Oh, okay. He's on the grass now. Robin, come over to the other side. Point the other way. You got it. And then Gemma can go and face Robin, and then we'll close ourselves out here. With a beautiful set sunset. Let's do it. Sort of like that, I guess. Now what I'll do, just very quickly, beautiful little summer shot here. Cool. Nicely done, everybody. And now we can take a pause for the cause. Right, there you go. So, to summarise, the Ilyushin is crap. It'll be disappearing after this stream. But there you go. How was that then? How was that for everybody? So the review, overall, the plane, dog shit, right? Utter dog shit. Out of 10, probably literally a minus 10 out of 10 because it is awful. It's a really, really awful airplane. So there you go. Right, multiplayer returns Sunday. That's what I've decided. We're going to do a flight from A to B. We'll do it as a one-off just for the minute until I can fit it into a schedule. Friday we wouldn't be able to do just yet because Fridays are going to be our Twitch days. Possible Wednesday for multiplayer stuff, possibly. But I'll let you know. But Sunday will be a one-off for the minute until I can just ease it into the schedule. But boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Back tomorrow with Airline Manager. That was good fun actually at the end. So sort of freed up or ended pretty nicely. So yeah, Airline Manager tomorrow. Yeah, so look after yourselves and each other. Have a great Monday. Multiplayer, I'll decide what we do after the stream's finished. Until then, see you tomorrow for some money spending. We're going to have quite a bit of money to spend tomorrow. And yeah, should be good fun. But until then, have a great Monday, whatever you're up to. For myself and the moderators, a very good evening to you all. Take care, look after yourselves. See you tomorrow. And yeah, do it all again. Catch you soon. Good night, everyone. Oh, hold on. One more thing. Don't buy this. It's shit. Have I made that clear? I'm sure I've made that clear. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Bye.